Dog walking made easy. Rover.com. What am I doing here, you may be asking yourself. If you know me, you know I don't own a dog. Why would I be on Rover.com? Well, my friends, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today, we're going to try a new segment. It's going to be both a bit of a social experiment and hopefully awesome content. But it starts here with Rover and a simple idea I had many months ago. But I didn't have it all figured out. It didn't have to do with Rover at all. They're just going to facilitate the first run of this idea. Actually, we have to thank my son Bubba. He was the one that led me to being able to bring it to life. You ever have a great idea, but you're not quite sure exactly how you're going to bring it to life? Well, Pinocchio, today's the day. I've been able to figure it all out with the help of my friends, and I believe you guys are going to enjoy this too. So, welcome to the very first episode of Can I? Oh, interesting, right? Can I? Can I is going to be a series of episodes. So the first time I've ever taken on multiple episodes to make one video. You know, most like you guys, most like I've always done, each one is its own self-contained beast. But this time, I've decided I'm going to do a bit of a social experiment. I'm going to test myself because, you know, I always like to push my limits and try something different. And I'm going to do a series of videos because I'm actually getting some practice in for a much larger series of videos I want to undertake. Something I've had in mind for a while, and then I've gotten the green light from Rini, and there's a lot of things going on that is probably going to happen sometime very soon. Anyway, here it is. The premise of Can I? Can I do something if I put my mind to it? I know they say you can do anything, right? Not always true. So I'm going to see if I can challenge myself to do things at a professional level. Can I really do that? So I thought I'd start out with something doable, something capable within the realm of experience I already have. And my son told me about these dog walking services like Rover for professional people who don't have a lot of time but allow strangers in their home to walk their pets because it has to be done. I thought I'd see if a person that doesn't currently own a dog but has many years of dog ownership and experience can actually get a job walking someone's dog. And, like always, I want to share the adventure with you guys. The entire process from A to Z. So the person, if I'm lucky enough to get chosen, that we use, I'm going to ask, of course, their full permission to tape the entire thing and share it with you guys. I think it's going to be really interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do any of this. I'm going to do it in real time with you guys. So there'll be a series over weeks of videos and hopefully culminating in me getting the job, walking the dog, and successfully getting paid and reviewed, rated 5-star, 5 barks, 5 paws, whatever it is, we're gonna find out. Today's video is gonna be the first. It's called Research. Just like the title stated. Today I'm doing all my research to see what I'm gonna put in my profile, what we'll be charging for our services, and more important, who is our competition that'll try to steal a dog from us. So, Rover.com, very legitimate, never used them, not paid or sponsored by them, I wish. My son is familiar with their services, many of his friends have used them, nothing but good things to say about them and the people that work for them. So, let's take a look at some of the basics to a profile. what does it take to be on Rover.com? Let's check this out. Let's see. Dog walking. We're going for that. Book a walk. I'm beginning to learn how this works. Alright, pet in home. Don't own a dog or cat. Housing conditions. No children. Alright, I'm seeing how this is working. I think we could put something together that would be a suitable profile to perhaps generate some business and see if I can do this. So as we've seen, pet pictures in the profile, check. We're gonna go see Macy. For those of you that don't know, my son owns a phenomenal dog. Her name is Macy. She thinks I'm the world. No problems getting pictures of me with the dog, pictures of the dog in a great environment. So, and just to let everybody know, I have owned dogs in the past. Our wonderful first doggy child was Clyde. My wife gets teary-eyed just mentioning him. He lived a very long life. We went through everything with him you could possibly imagine. He came to Florida and retired all the way from New York. So no dogs will ever be in jeopardy or harm's way. I take better care of the animal than I take care of myself. My goal is to only walk a dog. I'm not going to do any dog sitting. I'm not going to promote myself as any kind of dog expert in the medical attention field. I'm very friends to dog. They all seem to love me, you know. So I have no problem with that. My brother had a tremendous dog. Like I said, we've owned several dogs, so I won't be misrepresenting myself in any way whatsoever. I just don't currently have a dog, and I want to see if I can get somebody to let me walk their dog. I mean, my price point won't be cheap, but my services will be of a high quality. And I do a dog whisperer type service because, you know, I can see into the dog's mind as good as any other person out there. But so far so good. Let's see who the competition is. I think that's more important than anything because I see a lot of people, but I don't see a lot of people with booked dates. Let's check out who my competition will be. I saw all kinds of people there. There's Heather's, there's Ronnie's, there's a lot. Let's check it out.
All right then. Next, I guess it would only make sense to see what they put in some of these profiles since we're doing all this for research. Matt here is the highest of the high, so you know, why not learn from the best? He's in my area, sort of, not really, close enough that I can get a good judgment. We're not doing house sitting. No, we're not contacting you right now, Matt. Drop-in visits. All right, his dog walking services, $25. This is what I'm interested in. Get some pictures of him and his dog. 7 photos total. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 right here, so there's only 2 others. Him and some dogs. You know, okay. So that's the first thing for our list. We're gonna have to get pictures of dogs and get a picture with dogs. So check on that. Next, Matt has owned dogs along as I've known him. Oh, this is a review. They're not going to have one of those yet. We're going in cold, so we're going to have to just see Matt's got. Here's about Matt. That's what we'll have. We'll have an about me. Your best friend is my best friend. That's a bold statement, Matt. Bravo for that. Although his schedule does seem wide open, all the green means available, and he ain't booked. Let's see. At the end of the day, believe all dogs deserve the same kind of unconditional love they give us. That's all right. That's middle of the road. 30 years caring for a dog. Oh, I got more on him than that. I'm an old cat. Long before it was a business. Let's read more. Oh, he ain't got much more. Spent years working with most types and breeds. All right. So really, he has one review, and you know, his bio. I can do that. I've had 45 years of caring for wonderful man's best friend. I'm gonna really sap it up. Let's head back and see who else we will review. Now, let's see, why not? Michelle. She has one review. Took care of my 9-year-old Chihuahua, Harvey. All right. Yep, pictures with dogs. Okay, we know that. Let's see her experience. 25 years old, graduate grooming school, veterinary groomer, lots of experience, no children, no dog is too big for me. All right, well, she's also very available, and she'll do any dog, any size, in your neighborhood for $15. That's what I'm going to go for, in your neighborhood for $15. And let's see, let's go back. Let's one more for the sample. We said we wouldn't do any kids. All right. This website does not make me the happiest. Here we go. Let's give the number one person a shot. It's only fair. It's Robin. I would guess Robin has the most experience, but I could be wrong. She is relatively in my area. She has this wonderful looking dog. Almost looks like Petey from the Little Rascals. I mean, the colors are wrong, but the placement of everything is kind of right. She has no reviews, 50 years of experience. She's up on my end. $20 for a walk in your neighborhood, so she's coming to you. Pets her whole life, in home. She's not working at the moment. Dog of her own. See, that's what I wanted to know. Bravo, Robin. Thank you. You're the first one I've seen that has mentioned, dog in, I have a dog. Let's see if Cassandra has a dog, because that's what I thought would be more common. I love your fur babies. Yep. Part-time student. Pretty flexible. Home a lot from school. Has a fenced-in yard. Porch, like all the rest of us in Florida. And love running with dogs. See, now, I think I may be mistaken here. I don't see where many of these people, if any of them, have a dog. And I thought for sure having a dog would be a big deal. They all seem to have dog picture, cat picture. I mean, I can get that. I can reproduce that. I have my son's dog. She has 3 dogs, all right? See, there it is. 3 dogs, fenced in yard. She seems to be the most qualified. All right. It's obvious that having a dog is not as big a deal as I thought it was going to be, but maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to sign up for Rover, and we are going to see if we can find a doggy to walk. Yes, boys and girls, my friends and fans, if you like, let me know in those comments down below. What do you think? Think I'll be successful? You think someone will trust this guy to walk their dog? I got to make some ground rules for this. So ground rule A is I am not going to tell them I have a YouTube channel. And not that I'm anything popular or well known, but I think that's kind of unfair. It may taint their judgment because, some people just want to get on the internet one way or the other, and this is kind of a simple way to do it. So rule number 1, we won't tell them until they've booked it that we have a YouTube channel, because of course for all legal purposes we must get their permission to show anything we tape, and we definitely want that. Number 2, we're not going to misrepresent ourselves and say we're any kind of dog expert or that we currently own a dog. We will not be lying about anything whatsoever. We'll say the dog in the pictures are my son's dog, because that's who they will be. So honesty
and complete transparency in who we are, because we want to get a job based on being just a person signing up for Rover, trying to make a side buck walking dogs, right? Because everybody says dog walking's so easy and people get so much money to do it. From what I can see, number one, it's hard to get somebody to book you, because there were plenty of people with reviews and experience and they were wide open for the month. Nothing against them. It just seems like the competition is fierce. There were 2 pages, but if you broaden your search, there were like 7 pages, and there's like 8 to 10 people per page, so 80 people. It will not be easy, my friends. The competition is fierce. So transparency in we don't own a dog. And I guess the only other rule is there is no rules. We want to get a dog walking job. We want to see if we can make it just from zero profile, just having owned dogs. And I guess, well, maybe there is a third rule. Let me take that back. Rule number 3, in no way whatsoever should any animal be harmed. So if I get in over my head and I think the dog is too big, or the dog is too aggressive, or the dog just doesn't like me, I am not going to push it just so I can make a video and get views. So there is a third rule. In no way whatsoever will any dog ever be in jeopardy mentally, physically, in any way whatsoever. It's going to be a good experience for doggy and me, or for no one at all. Now, whether the owner is satisfied or not, that's up to them. But we're going to give them stellar service, on time, at the promised price, and exactly what it says in the ad. Now, I am going to be a little creative. I want to see if you're a little more zen and out there. Do you have a better chance of getting booked? Because everybody seems to say, I'm doggy's best friend, they're my fur babies. I don't think I'm going with that. I think I'm going to try a little bit of a different approach. I think I'm going to be more of a dog whisperer type thing. Actually, even more on the outrageous side. I want to push people's buttons to see if they really, who's into it and who's not. And like I said, no dog will ever be in danger of being hurt at all. Probably over-treated. I always show up with treats. It usually seals the deal. But I think in my profile, I'm going to talk about how I'm zen with your pet. I'm one with their needs and feelings. Because truly, I try to be that way. And then I go below the fur to see the animal for its spiritual nature. You like that? Yeah, man. Let's see who likes that too. But, like I said, it's a video, it's a social experiment, it's testing me. I want to see if I can start something from the ground up, help some people on the way, and make something interesting. And maybe you thought about it. Maybe you said, hey, I'd like to see if there's some money in doing dog walking or pet sitting. I'm going to let you know how it is. I'm going to let you know what it's like to talk to the owners. I'm going to let you know about these websites like Rover. And hopefully we're going to set a time limit on it. I'm not sure what that is yet, but I have to be something realistic. Thinking 3 weeks, maybe 4 at the most. Because, I don't want it to linger forever. And there has to be limits, because no one wants to try and do something forever, right? So 3 weeks, I'm thinking 3 weeks. Unless we're really close and got a bunch of people on the hook, 3 weeks, right? Because this is research. Next week, I'm going to share with you making my profile. I think it's going to be pretty fun. Like I told you, I'm gonna look into the dog whisperer angle and just see how much I can get away with it without lying. And then there'll be week 3 where I hope I see some hits. It'll have been 2 weeks into the profile being up and posted, right? So, what do you think? Can I? Let me know in the comments down below. You think I can do this? I have the utmost confidence that I will get at least 1 booking to walk 1 dog 1 time. And so, join me as I set up my profile next week and see how creative I could be without actually lying. But Y'all know how we do it on this channel. Comment, like, subscribe. At 5,000, I'm really going out of my comfort zone. That's all I can say. Not quite sure what, where, when, how, but part 1, I have decided something that's going to make me massively uneasy and uncomfortable. 5K. Get me there and find out. If you haven't seen, go back to 20, jumping in my community's fountain that has a big old alligator. That's what I did. I said I would. At 5K, way out of my comfort zone, way out of my area. Gonna be well worth your time. Tell your friends. Love ya. Man, I'm excited about this. See y'all in the next one. Oh yeah, gotta get concentrating on my Zen profile. Caesar Roman, dog whisperer, come to me, share your secrets.